What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the BullRush Live podcast. As always, name hasn't changed. My name's Davin Spurrier, and I just wanted to welcome all 44,540 BullRush traders currently in the BullRush system. Let's give it up for everybody. We got a lot of competitions going on right now. We got a lot of great tournaments going on and some trivia competitions going on. As always, we have our trivia competition tomorrow, and we have some BullRush updates, some really cool new features, some new ways to earn, some new ways to stack some cheddar, make some moolah, get this bread, however you want to call it. We got new ways to earn and, of course, new ways to promote yourself. Lots of new, really cool things in BullRush and some really cool things to come in the future here. I'll try not to slip and say it before I can, but we got some really cool things in the works here for you guys. So, and some news. I mean, I feel like we talk about gold every single week, but I got gold on the docket for today to talk about. We're gonna hop over into the UK and talk a little bit about the UK. We're gonna talk about Trump's crypto empire and some of the new stable coin. He has recently announced that his crypto venture that he's a part of is releasing. And then we got some cool news out of Zambia with regarding Bitcoin mining. Really cool news. I thought, just some heartwarming news out of Zambia. Shout out all of our traders from Zambia. But without further ado, let's hop into the dashboard here. Let's check out some of the winners of this week. Let's give some shout outs to some winners, and let's look at some of the updates. If you missed it last week, we got some updates that I announced last week. I'll go over a couple of those today real quick, just in case anybody missed them, but let's hop right into it. Oh, also, I just shot a very, very cool interview yesterday with a wonderful lady named Mandy Rafsanjani about trading psychology. So if you really are interested in trading psychology, you want to work on your emotional discipline and maybe your mindset in trading, which I think is crucial for everybody, especially new traders. I think have the biggest issue with that because they go in and they find a strategy and they focus all on how to become a better trader and how to improve their strategy, but nobody's thinking about what's going on in here. They're saying, oh, I'm solid, I'm built like a rock, but nobody's really thinking about what's hurting you. What are you subconsciously doing that's hurting you, that maybe is hindering you from becoming a successful trader. Or even if you are a successful trader, what's hindering you from moving from that $1,000 a day mark to $10,000 a day, or $1,000 a week mark to a $10,000 a week mark, or $1 million a year mark. So we get into all of that in that interview. So look out for it. Next week. Look out for it next week. But without further ado, let's hop in. What's up, Sharon Kumar? How you doing, brother? Always good to see you in the chat. As always, if you guys have any questions or comments, or you want to talk some smack to me, feel free to do it in the chat. I'll be looking at all of the chats, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I'm looking out for them all. So hit me up in the chats for those if you have anything to say. But like I said, let's get into the juicy Lucy of it all. Boom! XP top 50 traders on February XP or March. So the top 50 of March also will get invited into the XP Champions competition. 25K credits or $250 to first place, $100 to second place, and $50 to third place, on top of the prize that they already get, which is the 750, 250, 100, I believe, that you can get from just placing top 3 in the XP. Oh, not this one, the XP monthly leaderboard, which is right here. So far, we got Softworks in first place, the Trivia Wizard. We got Aymanept in second place from Morocco, and we got Alpha 98 in third place from India. With first place has 86,000 XP, 80,000 for second, 77,000 for third. And we got how many more days we have? 3? No, 28. I mean, yeah, counting today 4, but 3-4 days left in the month, so anything could happen. Remember, buying those challenges can get you a ton of XP points. Winning a competition can get you a ton of XP points. Winning trivia competitions can get you all tons of XP points, so make sure you are doing all of those. Sorry, just making sure everything sounds good, and I got all of my streams up. If anybody has any issues, let me know, and I'll pause and make sure everything is good. But from what I can see, we are groovy here. Sorry, I just want to make sure I have the other chat. Okay, yep, so it all works. Sorry, I get paranoid here, and like you guys gaslight me a lot, saying things don't work when it does work, and I think everything's going to crap, and it's not. But we're all good. So moving on, XP leaderboard. Make sure you you engage and you hop in there. I'm just curious, who is the best trader on BullRush? Let's check out who the best trader on BullRush is. Softwork in first, Master Tress Ford best 1986 in second, and Awis 23 in third. While we're here, I know Master Trade for Best already took advantage of this brand new feature that I was about to go over, and I went over it last week, but I want to just touch on it really quick here and show you guys somebody who's actually taken advantage of it, besides my account, obviously, when I showed you guys how to do it. But that is the Achievements tab customization. So now you can customize your Achievements tab. You can customize your description. You can customize your banners. You can put your social links in there. So let's check out Master Trade for Best and look at his Achievements tab here. If it loads. We had a little issue here. Let's check it out, see if it works. There you go. Had a little issue there. 4,555 though. What did I say at the beginning of the show? 4,540. So we got 15 more people since we started this live stream. Amazing, amazing. But boom, here you can see, and remember, this is why you want to make sure you adjust all of your images specifically. I don't think this is adjusted for desktop, but here you can see he made a beautiful, oh, is that BullRush Airlines? I just realized that. That's so cool. So yeah, he made a really cool, and the books say BullRush too. He made a great little graphic here that he added in here, and you can make it whatever you'd like as long as it's appropriate, and showcase kind of your style or your whatever you'd like. If you have a personal trading company, if you have a course that you want to promote, anything you want to put on here, you can put on here. You can put on you can make your own description here. He decided to write, "Pursue your dreams like an anchor that supports you in strength, inspiration, and control it is possible to break out of the matrix with God." Nice little quote there. You can add whatever, and you can even add clickable links within your description. And then you can add all of your social links. So you can add your TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Discord, YouTube, and you can also add a website. So if you have your own website, blog, whatever it is, you can add that in there as well. And then, of course, if you click on the link, like for Twitter, for example, now you can see one of our best traders here on BullRush, beautiful, promoting us. It's amazing. But yep, that's how you can promote. So if you're ever if you become one of the best traders on BullRush, people will look at your achievements tab, because they'll want to look at your badges, they'll want to look at your certificates once they come up, and they'll just want to look at all of your achievements. So make sure you go in there, and if you don't remember from the last video, you just come over here to settings. Once you're on settings, let me make sure my Wi-Fi is connected, because my computer's fairly slow right now. All right, we're good. All right. Well, once you get over here to settings, of course you'll be able to edit all of your personal info, but you can also edit your image here. You can edit your personal description. Like I said, you can say whatever, or you can even add a link. So I want to link this to bullrush.com. Boom. Now anybody clicks on my link, if they click on ever, it'll take you to bullrush.com. And like I said earlier here, you can link your Twitch, Twitter, Discord, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and a personal website. And this is where I was talking about the different sizes of the achievements page banners or headers. So you want to have desktop, tablet, and mobile to make sure that it fits for all sizes. Next up, we have a tournament ending today. So I wanted to give a quick shout out because probably by next week we'll have so much other stuff going on the live stream. I won't be able to talk about it. We got the Battle of the Bulls competition ending today. Sorry, not competition, tournament ending today. It's a 2-round tournament. If you guys don't remember, everybody from the first round gets split up into 4 groups equally based on their XP, and then the top 50% from each of these groups moves on to round 2, where they compete for the prize. So let's check out the leaderboard here for round 2. So first place, if you don't remember, is 30,000 credits or $300 for first place, $200 for second place, $100 for third place, $25 for fourth and fifth place. And you know what the best part about this is? What? It's free. It's a free competition, so you have to pay $0 to enter. So the only risk here, we can't. Our lawyer will kill me if I say risk free. So it's not risk free, but the only thing you're risking is your time, opportunity costs. So if you got some free time, even if you don't have hours every day, if you got 10 minutes a day and you go in here and place 1 trade a day, this is a month-long, or it was a little bit, it says March 24th is when the second round started, but it was about 2 weeks, I believe, 2 or 3 week long competition. So you go in there once a day, place 1 trade a day. You see the returns aren't insane, and 45% for first place, 27% for second place. And this is the craziest thing here too. This is what's really amazing about this is first place here, we don't see a most traded product, right? Well, you know what that means? He hasn't closed a trade. And let me confirm that here. Yeah, so under here, no trading data available because he has not closed a trade. So it looks like he placed his first trade here, well, in round 2, on the 25th of this month. And he just held that the whole time, and you can see that his balance is staying the same at 100,000, but his equity is just growing and growing and growing here, all the way up to $145,000 or 45% returns. So I wish we could look at this and I could give you some more information. But he's won 4 prizes actually. So let's check out his prizes just so we could take a look at some of these. So this is the default banner here. So if you don't create your own banner, we'll just have our own advertising, our own whatever our banner at the time that we're pushing is. That's what's going to be at the top of your page. But if we look here, he's in a bunch of current competitions, and his past competitions that he's won, he's got first place in 2 1-hour trading competitions, second in a Profit Quest, second in another hour trading competition. He's won a good amount of money here. So the Profit Quest, he's won 15% of the prize, which, if I'm not mistaken, is $150. And then he's got entry into the Profit Quest 2 more times, which is why I'm assuming he's in this Profit Quest, which right now he's in second place. So he's going to win another $150, and he's in Battle of the Bulls first place. So if he secures that, that's another $300. So if my math is correct, tell me if I'm not. That's $600 in profits. Master Trade for Best, how are you doing, brother? You missed it. I just good to see you again. Yep, and we're going to be talking about Trump here in a little bit, so stay tuned because I got some news on Trump here that we're going to talk about in a little bit. But you missed it, Master Trade for Best. We just went over your your account because I noticed that you put in a custom banner and I was just showing everybody your banner. So let me show that again. I don't know if you made a custom, like resized it for desktop, but it does look a little stretched when you're not on when you're on desktop. I'll show you here in a sec. Right here. So when I go to your page, by the way, amazing with the BullRush on the plane. I love it. I love the BullRush on the plane. Sick. We got a little bot here I gotta get rid of. I see. Where is this guy? Oh, I can't get him out. Okay, sorry. Had a little bot come into Twitch right there. Make sure I had to get him out of here. But where were we? Master trade for best. Yes, that's what we were on. Yeah, you look at this. It's kind of a little stretched. I don't know what's going on here. If you need help, let me know. I'd love it. You know, you're one of our top Discord contributors. So if you're not in Discord, hop in Discord and follow Master Trade for Best on Twitter. He gives some very great analysis in our Discord. Best out there. He puts in a lot of work for it, and I know everybody in there enjoys it a lot. But beautiful little quote here. Social media links and the banner, Master Trade for Best. Let me know if you need help with that banner. But we talked about the tournament. We talked about the new XP leaderboard update. Just really quick, make sure you hop in the crypto weekend competition if you have not already. That's a really great competition. Runs every weekend. So if you don't want to just sit on your hands and not trade over the weekend, make sure you hop in that competition. It is free to enter. Of course, we have day traders every day and 1 hour trade competitions every day. Excuse me. We actually have a 1 hour trade competition starting here in 8 minutes at 9 a.m. Eastern time, 8 minutes and 8 seconds right now, 8:08, shout out 8:08. But 8 minutes and 8 seconds, 8 minutes and 2 seconds now at 8 minutes flat right now at 9 a.m. Eastern. We got the Profit Quest starting next week on March 30th. So that's going to be Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. And then, of course, ending here today, we have the Profit Quest ending today. So we'll be announcing the leaderboard for that very soon here. We also have our March trading competition, which is our monthly trading competition, which has a $1,500 prize pool, and it's only $25 to enter. And you know what the beautiful thing about our monthly competitions are? So if you haven't entered this one, don't worry. I mean, you can still enter if you'd like, and you could still make your returns and win. But if you haven't entered this competition yet, don't worry, we're going to have another one next week. And the beautiful thing about these competitions are two things. Ready? They're 1 whole month long. They have dynamic prize pools. So the more people that enter, the higher the prize pool goes right now. And then the third thing is, because it costs, right? So the Profit Quest and this March trading competition both cost money. So $25 for one, $5 for another one. They both cost money, but because they cost money, of course, we have a bunch of free competitions. The mass majority of people are going to join our free competitions. So if you join this competition, think about it like the lottery. If you play the lottery and only 100 people play the lottery versus the 20 million that usually play every time, you're going to have a much better chance of winning. Same thing with this. Look at this competition. Only 61 people are competing in this competition, right, from the beginning. And out of all those 61 people, only 12 remain, meaning only 12 have not gotten disqualified. So you have 1 out of 12 chances to win. Well, what is the prize here? Let me just confirm. I think it is 75%. I don't know why my mouse wasn't working there. 50%. So 50%. First place is going to get 50% of $1,500. So $750, right? Second place is going to get 20%. Third place is going to get 15%. Fourth place, 10%. And fifth place, 5% of the prize pool. Huge opportunities to earn. Someone's going to go in $700, turn $25 into $750. Master Trade for Test, it was my inspiration. In fact, there are some books with BullRush, and the idea of the plane is that together with BullRush, we can achieve our goals, or achieve our goals. I love it. I love it. Great image. I like the plane. BullRush Airlines. Maybe that'll be a thing one time when we're flying people around for trading competitions. We'll start up our own BullRush Airlines, and maybe we'll drop a book. On the notion of books, very soon here, we're working on a free educational course on Forex. It'll teach you everything you need to know to get started on Forex. It's a very base level course, so it's for the people who maybe have just heard about BullRush or heard about Forex, have just started trading Forex, but it'll be coming out very soon here. Within the next few weeks here, we're going to be releasing it, so stay tuned. Go to bullrushacademy.com. Bookmark that website, because you're going to go there. No more paying $300, $400, $500 for courses that you can just learn on YouTube or Baby Pips. Now we have our own free course. We're breaking the barriers down. There's no more, oh, I can't afford to learn how to do Forex. Well, now you know. Now you don't have to afford to. You shouldn't have to be able to afford to learn how to trade. Everybody should be able to learn how to trade, and we're making that available for everybody. Really quick here before I announce our next thing, I do have a word here from one of our sponsors that wants to do a quick word for you guys. So let me hop in here and do that real quick.
Welcome to BullRush Trading Competitions, where the thrill of trading meets the excitement of competitions. Are you ready to win big cash prizes? Well, come compete with BullRush, where you have the ability on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis to win real cash prizes. At BullRush, we believe that trading competitions should be challenging and rewarding at the same time. You'll join an elite group of traders from around the world as you compete for cash prizes in these daily, weekly, and month-long competitions. We look forward to seeing you there. At BullRush, there's a competition for every skill set as well as every style of trading. We have day trader competitions where you can test your scalping strategies. We have weekly and month-long competitions where you can go and test your swing trading and position holding competitions. We even have news trading competitions where you can test your skills during news events to see if you are a good trader. Additionally, we have multi-round competitions and tournaments where it's a multi-stage where traders get divided into groups and they progress through the different groups until ultimately a champion is crowned in the final round. These last anywhere from 2 rounds to 12-round durations. With BullRush, you're not just joining a trading competition, you're joining a community. We foster a great competitive environment through our Discord channels, through our YouTube videos, and even through live chat features within the dashboard. And don't just trade once. Our unique XP score system allows you to grow at your own pace through our unique tracking mechanism, where you earn points for anything you do in the system, from logging in to answering daily trivia to competing in competitions. Of course, if you win the competitions, you get more XP and you grow as a trader throughout that process. So are you ready to take your trading to the next level with BullRush? Click the link to join now and start winning cash prizes.
And now, before we get deeper into the dashboard, I want to switch it up a little bit. We'll cover. I got 4 news stories. One small one. So we'll hop into gold real quick. I feel like I'm talking about gold every single week. I mean, we see on our trading I'm looking at it right now. I see on our trading competitions, people are trading gold every single day. It is, if not the most traded asset, it's consistently in the top 3 most traded assets on BullRush, top 3 to 4. People love gold. I mean, gold is king. When all else fails, what have people been bargaining for centuries, for millennia? gold. So gold is at new record highs again. So gold hits a record high. Gold prices have surged to a new all-time high, reaching approximately $3,086 per ounce. This increase is attributed to escalating trade tensions and uncertainties in global markets. Market participants are exhibiting a cautious stance, reducing exposure to riskier assets amid concerns over U.S. trade policies and their potential impact on global economy. Of course, we always see this happening anytime there's talks of tariffs, anytime there's a lot of fluctuations with stocks or with currencies. We see people move to these safe haven assets like gold or oil or copper or silver, things like that. But of course, everybody loves gold. Everybody wants that shiny gold ring or gold watch. So gold is king. Even back since the Incas or Aztecs, they've been using gold. So of course, when all else fails, people go to gold as one of those safe haven assets. So investors are keenly awaiting the release of the U.S. personal consumption expenditures, or PCE, price index, and the Federal Reserve's preferred measure of inflation to gauge future monetary policy directions. In the European Union, upcoming data releases, including consumer and business sentiment indices from Europe, are also in focus, as they may provide insights into the economic health of the Eurozone amid ongoing trade disputes. Of course, we've seen lots of trade disputes in the Eurozone for the past, few years now. I think, I at least for between Russia and the Russia and Ukraine war, I think that's been going on a little bit over 1,500 days, 1,500 days. So at least since then, we've seen a lot of trade disputes. But of course, since Trump came into office, we've seen a lot of uncertainties regarding tariffs and things of that nature as well. So interested to see what's going on there. If anybody has any comments, feel free to put them in the chat here. I'd love to hear what you guys think about gold and what the future of gold holds, or if you have any comments about the tariffs. I'm very interested to see. Honestly, I'm tired of talking about gold and tariffs. I feel like every single week I talk about gold being at a new high, which is cool. No problem against it. But, I think every $30 doesn't need to be in a news story. But also tariffs, it's... I think Master Trade for Best, we talked about it last week or 2 weeks ago about tariffs, and he was asking me my opinion on it. Again, I think a lot of manufacturing will get a lot more expensive in the short term. Hopefully in the long term, either countries come to an amicable solution, or we start manufacturing more, changing our trade routes and manufacturing routes, because per se, for like example, car manufacturers, for a car that gets built in Michigan, right, like a Ford or something of that nature. I think we looked at it like 2 weeks ago, the route of pistons, right? So a piston first gets made or ironed out in America, then it gets sent to like Canada, and this isn't the exact thing, but like for example, iron ore gets sent to America, turned into steel rods or pistons in Canada, polished in Mexico, then brought back to America to get finished, and then get brought back to Canada to get coated, and then brought back to America again to be finally assembled into the car. So, it's interesting. I'm interested to see how these things go for things like that. Like, I understand finished goods is one thing, but unfinished goods, I'm very interested to see how tariffs affect unfinished goods and the manufacturing of certain things like electronics, automobiles, things that maybe have many different parts moving in and out of moving in and out of countries multiple times. So very interested to see how that goes. While we got some people in here in the chat, let me hop back into the dashboard one more time, just because we have obviously the biggest we're gonna have we have two giant announcements in 2025, I think, and there may be more, but two that we definitely know 100% are happening in 2025. One of them we just announced, which is our Build Your Own Competition feature, and the second one is can't tell you yet, but you're gonna find out about it very soon here in the next 2 or 3 months. But yeah, first one's Build Your Own Competition feature. Earth-shattering once you guys realize what you can do. And the second one is, like I said, gotta censor it out because it's gonna be earth-shattering as well. But back to the Build Your Own Competition feature. Now you have the ability to build your own competition. If anybody knows about fantasy sports like fantasy football, fantasy baseball, fantasy soccer, where you get together with a bunch of your friends and you build your best soccer team or football team based on a bunch of players from a bunch of different teams, and you all compete to see who has the best players and who picked the best players or fantasy team, and who gets the most fantasy points and all of that stuff. Very similar concept here, but it's with trading. So if you're in a friend group right now and you guys are sitting there like, I sit here and I'm like, oh, I'm the best trader out of all you guys. All you guys suck. You guys can't even come close to my trading skills. Put your money where your mouth is. Say, all right, we get 5 friends together. All right, everybody puts in $5 into the prize pool. Right, and then that's $25 minus a few fees for account fees and stuff like that. Boom. Now you have a $25, let's say after fees it'll be $20. You have a $20 prize pool. First place wins, let's say, first place will win $15, and second and third place will each win $3. So only fourth and fifth place won't get anything. But now you have a prize, or you could do first place takes it all, $20, right? But now you have a prize pool where you all compete to see who's the best trader. And Kumar, yes, I'm glad you asked. Yes, you can do 1v1. You can do as little as 1v1. You can do as big as 1,000, 10,000. There's no limit to how big your competitions can be, and there's no limit. Obviously, you need more than one person, so you have to have, I guess the minimum is 2 people. You can't really have a trading competition with one person, but yes, you can do 1v1. So if you do 1v1, there's kind of 2 ways to do it. You can do a paid competition, so each of you pay like $10 and winner takes all. Or you can do a free competition, and the cost to start each competition is 500 credits or $5. But you can also use promo credits, where if you use that code up here, AMA promo, you're going to get 100% deposit bonus. So if you deposit $50, you're going to get 50 promo credits, which you can use to enter competitions or start your own competition, whether it's a 1v1 or group competition. But to answer your question also, if you do a free competition, that 500 promo credits is going to go towards the prize pool. So or regular credits, whatever you use, regular credits or promo credits, it's going to go towards the prize pool, so the people can win that. Really great feature. I mean, let's hop in here real quick and I'll show you before we continue with the news. So if you go over here, so let's just start at the home page. So if you're at the home page and you want to start your own competition, you want to head on over here to the right and look for competitions. Click the drop down. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 down until you see build your own. You're going to click the build your own button, and boom, welcome to the build your own arena per se. Sorry. Had chugged some yogurt right before this, so stomach's a little funny. But here you can obviously build your own competition. You can also view all the other current competitions here. So starting soon, we got 5 competitions here outlined. We got the Global Esports League, NFP Challenge, Profit Bulls NFP League, another NFP one, and 5-0 CPI Challenge. Here's some active competitions we have going on. So here you see public. All of these are public, and we got one private here, and a public one here. All of these competitions. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. So the difference between public and private, if it's a private competition, the only way you can enter is with the private code that the person who started the competition has. So for example, Sharon, for your competition, if you wanted to do a 1v1 with a friend, and I would set it as a private competition, so if no, not just anybody can join, and then give him a code like Kumar or something like that, so he can join and you guys can have a competition with just you two people. Let me see. Well, let's create a competition here. So I'll build a competition. I'll do it the top traders competition. We'll do comp for short. Start time will be on the 31st. We'll start it on the 31st. And we'll do a 1 week competition. And the registration will end on the competition end. And do we want it public or private? Here's where that comes into play. So I want a public competition, and then set a max participants. So if you want to set a max participants, again, Sharon, if you want to do that, how I would suggest you do it is you go private, you make your own private code so only your friend can join, and you also do one max participant. I guess you wouldn't want to do 2 max participants because it's you as well. So 2 people, and then you can join and another person can join, and you make your private code, whatever. Go down here, add your starting balance. We'll do a starting balance of $1 million, and we'll do a maximum daily drawdown of 10% and a maximum total drawdown of 10% as well. We'll do you can do a free competition where then, like I said, it's 500 promotional credits is the entry. There's no entry fee, but the prize will be the 500 promo credits. Or you can charge, let's say you want to charge $10, right? So 1,000 credits. Now here you can select your rake. So I can select anywhere from 0 rake, right? I don't want to take any fee, all the way up to 23%. So let's just say we do 20% rake here. I want to make some money back. Now this is where the very enticing aspect of this comes. You could actually make money from running your own competitions. So if you set a 20% rake, yeah, you got to pay the 500 credits or promo credits to start it, but you get 20%. So if you charge $10, the entry fee is $10. The platform cost is $1. The creator revenue per participant, so per person that enters your competition, you're going to make $2, right? Because 20% of $10. And then the BullRush fee, we do have a 2% fee. We're going to be taking 20 cents from each competition, which means that $7.80 is going to go to the prize pool per person that joins. You can select all of your tradable products, so Forex, indices, crypto, oil, and metals. And you can select the prize breakdown. So, I could do 50% to first place, 20% to second place, 10% to third place, 5%, and then I could do like 1%, 1%, 1%. Sorry. We'll do 2%. And then 2%. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, man. I don't know why I went that low. I'll do another 10%. Whatever. You can select your prize pool so you can see that you can't, you can't mess it up, right? Which is cool. And then, of course, add your competition images and add any additional rules and, of course, the creator fee. So you can add all of those things, do all of those things, and Create your own competition. Next, let's take a look at that. Let's do some live trading. Let's see what's going on in that 1 hour trade competition that I was talking about earlier that just started 13 minutes ago. So you guys want to see some action? You're going to see how much action happens here in 13 minutes. Click the leaderboard. So we already got we got 3 people disqualified, 232 remaining out of 235. First place, we got 102 Moragas with 6.39% returns. Let's see what my brother over here is trading. And he has no closed trades. We got Joseph King, a reoccurring character here in the world of BullRush. He's in a lot of competitions, almost every competition. We'll check out his dashboard here in a minute because I'm interested to see how many competitions he's competed in. But we got Joseph King here in second place, only 0.03% behind. We got J. Paul here in third place with only 0.18% behind. And then we'll do up to fifth place. We got 1991 in fourth place with 1.61% return behind, 4.78% returns. And then Gurunji in fifth place with 1.97% behind from the first placer. So we got Jur 40, Jur 40, Jur 40, Jur 40. So I'm interested to see, are these guys gold? Who's gold here? Because I know someone's trading gold. You're welcome, Sharon. I look forward to seeing your custom comp. He's competed. He's won. Wow. Take a look at this guy. So this could be you. All right. So his average place is 136th place, right? He's competed in 282 competitions, right? But he's won 7 competitions, meaning he's gotten first place in 7 competitions, and he's won 11 prizes. So let's take a quick look at my guy over here, Joseph King. We can add up real quick. Hopefully the IRS isn't listening, but we'll add up real quick how much he's won. Sorry. All right. So he's won a lot of. So he's a scalper. It seems like he's won a lot of. Huh. Oh, I got it. That's why. Okay. So he's won quite a bit of prizes, lots of first place finishes. So first place, he's got 7 first place finishes. Most of them are hour and day traders, so not much cash there. But it might just be a strategy here. So he's won a bunch of free entries into the Profit Quest, into the April, so monthly trading competitions. So if you add up all of these, realistically, this is $5. $5, that's $10. This is $25, so we're up to $35, right? This is another $25, so 35, 45, 55, 60, right? Now 65 for another $5. Now another $25 here. So where are we at? 65. So 65, 75, 85. $90, and then another $5, so $95 worth of competition entrances and 1 cash prize here for Joseph King. So congratulations. But let's check it out because I guarantee you, yep, he's gotten some 4th place finishes, another free entry. That's another $25 prize, another $5 prize here, another $5 prize here. Lots of finishes here, man. Congratulations, Joseph. You've done great. Look at your... Oh, you have certificates. I don't know why they're not coming up. Hold up. Let me hit a little refresh. Little refresh-a-roni when things don't go right, and everything will be all right. There you go. Look at all those beautiful certificates there. That could be you. And just so you know, if you, well, it's not, I guess it's not my account, so I can't. Well, let me show you my account. But you can download these and post them on social media. Whenever you post these on social media and tag us, we will repost it. We'll show you off to the whole world. So make sure you tag us and we will repost those achievements. There you go. I don't know why I had a brain fart here. But if you want to download them, just make sure you go to Achievements tab, your own Achievements tab, click on Certificates. Shout out to when I beat Trent in trading competition, but you can either share them directly to your social medias by clicking share, or, so, you know, if I click share, take me right to Twitter, show me this. Give it a sec. All right, maybe not. But it should have done that. I don't know what happened there. It might be the blocks I have. Yeah, I think I got some blocks on this computer as far as cookies and stuff like that. But either way, you could hit download and it'll download it right there. I like turtles. Don't know why it was called that, but boom. Now you have that downloaded. Let's get into some more news because I got some very, very interesting news here. The next 3 news stories are very interesting, and I'm excited to talk about them. Of course, we have some news out of the UK. We got some Trump news regarding his new crypto and some heartwarming news out of Zambia. Shout out all our Zambia traders. I know we got some traders from Zambia, so shout out to you guys. Can't wait for you guys to win one of these competitions. So, first up, the UK private sector output growth has climbed to a 6-month high in March in a pre-spring statement boost for Chancellor Rachel Reeves. So according to the latest data from S&P Global, UK private sector output has climbed to a 6-month high. The March flash PMI composite output index rose to 52, up from 50.5 in February. That's the highest level we've seen since September. The big driver, the service sector. It's picked up speed with service PMI rising to 53.2, a 7-month high, thanks to renewed demand both at home and abroad. But it's a different story in manufacturing. The manufacturing PMI dropped to 44.6, hitting an 18-month low. Export sales saw their fastest drop since August 2023, and output volumes are now declining at their steepest pace in nearly a year and a half. Well, analysts are pointing to rising global uncertainty and the looming threat of U.S. tariffs as key factors behind the slump. Employment remains under pressure, with March marking the 6th straight month of private sector job cuts. Businesses cite higher payroll costs, automation investments, and restructuring, especially following the government's national insurance hikes and rising minimum wage. Economists at S&P say the UK economy is eking out modest growth. Haven't heard eking out a lot. I haven't heard eking out in a long time. Likely just 0.1% this quarter. The optimism still hovering near 2-year lows. But growth, they say, is largely confined to financial services, while consumer-facing sectors and manufacturers continue to battle strong economic headwinds. Looking ahead, more turbulence may be on the horizon. April brings another rise in employer national insurance contributions, and on April 2nd, the U.S. is expected to review its tariff policy. That decision could further dampen global growth and add new pressure to UK trade. That was a lot, but again, every time I think we're getting away from it, we just circle right back to tariffs. I think that really, obviously a lot of these other numbers have other factors that are contributing to them. But I think the biggest factor here is the tariffs, and not only the current tariffs, but the fear of tariffs, right? The fear of tariffs there are very high. Very interesting to see here that we have some 7-month highs in PMI, but some very low lows in sorry. The service PMI is at all-time high, and the manufacturing PMI is at an all-time low, which is surprise. I mean, I guess I could see why manufacturing PMI is lower due to the tariffs and all that stuff. But service PMI, I'm very interested to see what's the big factor behind that being up. But next up on the list here, because we are running low on time here, is Trump's crypto empire is set to expand with a new stable coin and investment fund offerings. So a crypto firm that was just... Sorry. It wasn't just launched, but a crypto firm that was launched with the help of Trump, World Liberty Financial, has just announced the launch of a new stablecoin called USD1. The coin is pegged 1-to-1 with the US dollar and is being marketed as a tool for fast, secure international payments. Can't be XRP. Sorry, I'm team XRP all the way. Anytime I hear fast international payments, it's just stick with XRP. But that's not all. The company is also teaming up with Trump Media and Technology Group, the parent of Truth Social, to roll out a series of digital asset investment funds, giving investors direct access to crypto markets through Trump-affiliated products. The move is already generating controversy. Ethics experts are questioning the optics and potential conflicts of interest around a sitting president or former president aligning with projects that could significantly boost personal wealth. While Trump himself isn't directly managing day-to-day operation, he's publicly endorsed the ventures and stands to benefit financially if they do succeed. The way he... sorry, just making sure what I'm about to say isn't already on my list of things to say, but just on expanding to that is how he would directly manage it by I believe he's a partial owner in what was it called? World Liberty Financial. I believe he has a partial ownership in World Liberty Financial, as well as if they start up those with Truth Social or with the Trump Media and Technology Group. Obviously, he's the owner in that. Sorry, my mic is falling here. I'll tighten her up. He's a partial owner or he's a majority owner, I believe, of that. What do I got? Master Trade for Best. Right now, the PCE, the Fed's favorite inflation index, is registered at 0.4%, increased in February, exceeding market expectations for 0.3% increase on an annual basis. The index rose 2.8%, also above the 2.7% estimate. Thank you, Master Trade for Best. That's why you're one of my favorite members of our Discord community. You give the best analysis here, and you're always popping out great information. But what I was going to say about Trump here is the way he would stand to profit is he would get a percentage of all the transaction fees. Since he is a partial owner, transaction fees is how these companies produce revenue with these cryptocurrencies, brokerages, and as well as these what is it called that he's creating these digital funds. That was the word I had a brain fart for funds. But, rolling out these funds, they're going to get a transaction fee for any time any money moves around there. That's how he could capitalize on that. So as crypto continues to blur the lines between politics and profit, the USD1 stablecoin and Trump's growing involvement in digital finance is yet another sign of how quickly the space is evolving. Whether this move sparks innovation or intensifies ethical debates, one thing is certain: it's getting attention, and that's for sure. It is getting lots of attention. It's getting a lot of attention. We've seen lots of moves in crypto. I believe CRO or Crypto.com since the SEC just dropped all of their litigation lawsuits against, or investigations, I should say, against Crypto.com. They dropped all that. CRO, I think, saw a 10% increase in the last 24 hours. It just happened yesterday. So very, very interesting. My last news story, I just thought, I don't know how much this is going to affect investor sentiment or investing at all, but I just really thought this was a really cool story of how people are utilizing crypto in other countries and really putting use cases behind crypto. So a surprising story out of rural Zambia, where the roar of the mighty Zambezi River isn't just fueling nature, it's also fueling Bitcoin. So a company called Gridless has set up a Bitcoin mine beside the anybody from Zambia, I'm sorry if I butcher the name, but Zengamina hydro plant using cheap, clean energy to run 120 computers. Each machine earns about $5 a day, more when Bitcoin's price is higher, obviously. So as Bitcoin's price goes up, they'll earn more. But right now it's earning about $5 a day. The partnership has been a game changer for the community. The mine now generates 30% of the hydro plant's revenue, helping the electricity prices or helping keep the electricity prices low for 15,000 local residents. For locals, the impact is real. Shops have fridges, kids are on computers, and new businesses like barbershops are thriving thanks to the reliable power. One barber says electricity completely changed his life, allowing him to earn enough to pay school fees again. As Zengamnia connects to the national grid, the Bitcoin mine will move on. But Gridless sees this as a success. The company is now raising funds to build more hydro-powered mining sites across Africa, using Bitcoin to fund rural electrification. It's a rare twist in the crypto story where mining digital currency is helping generate something very real: power, opportunity, and economic growth. Very, very interesting. I mean, very cool to think about that, we could start lowering electric prices by hooking up, Bitcoin or other crypto mines to, hydroelectric power, or, what else? What are the opportunities? I know maybe a nuclear power plant, we could hook a Bitcoin mine to lower those electrical costs. Maybe, we could wind, solar power, hydroelectricity is obviously huge. I'd be interested to go a little bit deeper and see what the numbers are, how much electricity it takes from the plant's output versus how much it's lowering the price of the electricity, to see how it would be, maybe it's worth it in Zambia, but in the US where electrical prices are a little bit more and stuff like that, I'm wondering how that changes. Master Trade for Best, the UK is in talks with the US to mitigate the impact of tariffs, says Prime Minister Starmer, and the prospects for vehicle tariffs are also strong. My vision of the DXY is 98. The stock market will fly very strong. Yeah, I think ultimately, if tariffs aren't figured out as a totality, I think individually, like for certain goods and services, like automotive, obviously is a huge asset that's traded. Sorry, I shouldn't say asset that's traded, but a product that's traded worldwide between countries and stuff. So I think that definitely will have the ultimately the least amount of effect as people try to keep those costs down for all of their own citizens. It has been a wonderful show here with you guys. We were right about the hour mark, so I really enjoyed this show. Let me know how you like these news stories. If there's anything that you guys want me to talk about in the future, if you're on YouTube, say it in the comments. If you're on Twitter, say it in the comments or in the chat, or DM us. And if you're on Twitch, give us a follow, hit your notifications, and talk say in the chat what you want us to talk about next. As always, make sure you use that code AMA promo up there. AMA promo, 100% deposit bonus. Buy your first challenge. If you deposit $50, you're gonna get a 50 $50 in promo credits as well in addition. So it's essentially a BOGO. Buy one, get one. We're going to match your deposit there. 100% deposit match bonus. Always live. Code AMA promo, AMAPROMO, for a 100% deposit bonus. Make sure you hop in there and build your own competition with your friends. It's groundbreaking. And stay tuned for more announcements coming very, very, very soon. Again, thank you to all 44,000. What are we at? 44,568 BullRush traders. I had a great time this week. I'll see you next week. Make sure you stay tuned next week for that Mandy Rafsanjani interview. That is a really good interview. Best podcast of 2025. So make sure you check that out, and I will see you I'll see you next week. Have a great weekend. Don't forget to trade, compete, and win.